Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Lisa, Best Life Lee, and today I'm going to be doing a fun sort of end of summer peach jam. I'm going to be doing this in my Instant Pot, and it's going to be quick and super easy. You don't need any pectin, you don't need any sugar. So what I have is some peaches that I got from Harry and David. And I did this thing this year where I did a Fruit of the Month club. All I can think of when I hear Fruit of the Month club is Everybody Loves Raymond and how he gave his mother Fruit of the Month club and she hated it. What am I gonna do with all that fruit? Yeah, so I got peaches. Now, they came today. I have to tell you that I am not totally in love with this Fruit of the Month club. I love Harry and David. I think they're great. I've sent my dad strawberries. I've gotten the strawberries from them, and I think that they have quality produce. The problem is that it doesn't get delivered quickly enough. I got the notice like last week that the order was on its way or that it was shipped. And so it just sits in transit too long. They're already starting to really, they're super soft, and I can tell I can't use most of that peach. Some of them still look really good. They smell delicious. These are Origold peaches. And yeah, I think that these would have been absolutely incredible. See, here's a really good one. This one doesn't have any problems. However, too many of them do have problems. So what I'm going to do, it calls for, so what I'm making is this Instant Pot peach jam. And this is from a website, Marissa Moore, and I will link the recipe and her website below so you can check it out. Have you gotten your Instant Pot yet? I hope that you have, because you will be able to make things. You will love your Instant Pot. Anyway, so this calls for about 6.5 cups of chopped peaches. The good thing is you don't even have to take the peel off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rinse these peaches off. And then I'm going to cut them up. And like I said, you don't have to take the skins off, so it's super easy. Just chop them up, and then I'm just going to put them in my Instant Pot. It calls for 1/2 cup of honey, 1 lemon juiced, and 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract, and that's it. You just cook them for about 1 minute and in the Instant Pot. And then you put it on a saute mode, and then you just keep sauteing them until they come up to that jam-like consistency. So I'm going to add the peaches, the lemon juice, and the honey, and then we're going to seal it and cook it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my honey, get my lemon, chop my peaches, and then we will get it in the Instant Pot, and then we will get on to the next step. Some of these peaches, like this one, I can't even use. It's like totally gone. Some of them, I think I can use some of them. So let me get them washed up. I got a new juicer. This is a KitchenAid one, and I saw this. Where did I see this? Probably TJ's. I just picked it up the other day. Juice of 1 lemon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the camera down so you can see the chopping process. And I'm going to get my honey. You'll see me get all my ingredients together, and then we will get it in the Instant Pot. So the bad news is I couldn't use a bunch of these because they were already past their prime, or whatever you want to call it. They were just no good. So the recipe does say that you can use some frozen peaches. So I have just about maybe 5 cups here. You're supposed to have 6. So I'm going to use some of my frozen peaches. I can't really chop them up, but I think they'll be fine. I'll just put the rest of them in here. That's what I'm going to use. I've got my honey and I've got my lemon. So now I'm just going to put them into the Instant Pot. See what that looks like in there. All right, and we're just going to get our cover on. And again, we want to make sure this little thing, whatever it is, this little thread thing is away from the seal. Then we're going. All right, and then we're going to do pressure cook for 1 minute. Going to make sure that this is on the sealing part, and it is. Okay, so this is going to come up to temperature, and once it comes up to temperature, it's just going to cook for 1 minute. And then what we're going to do is we're going to release the pressure naturally, which means we're going to let it release probably a good 5 minutes if we're going to do it naturally. And then once it does that, we're going to put it on the saute, and we're just going to keep stirring it until it comes to our desired consistency. Now, what she says in her recipe here is that this jam will stay fresh in the refrigerator for about 2 weeks. And if you want to freeze some of it, you can certainly freeze some of it and then thaw it in the fridge overnight before you want to use it the next morning. So I'm just going to keep some for myself to use over the next week or 2, and I will freeze whatever I don't think I can use in 2 weeks. So I'm going to clean up my mess, and I will come back when it's time to do the saute. Alright guys, so it naturally released its steam. So I'm going to take the cover off, and then we're going to put it on saute, and we're going to saute it until it comes to the consistency that we want. So so there's going to be a lot of steam probably coming out of here. I probably should have my mitt on. Looks like there's still some skin on it. I'm going to bring you over to see the process of me stirring it. But it smells yummy. I'll put it on saute and get that heating up, and I'll bring you over so you can see the process. What we're looking for is the evaporation of the water or the liquid, and then she says we can use an immersion blender or a regular blender to chop up to get the, get rid of the peaches chunks, or we can leave it like that if we want it to be more rustic. So I'm just going to let this cook a little bit and evaporate, and then I will let you know how it comes out. All right. It's about the desired consistency at this point. It has been about 20 minutes that I have been reducing the liquid. So I'll show you what it looks like. I'm gonna use my potato masher instead of trying to put it in my blender. or my food processor. It calls for 1 tablespoon of vanilla. I hope I have a tablespoon. And then I am going to put it in my jar. So I'm going to show you what it looks like. You can see that it's really lost a lot of its liquid. So I'm going to get my potato masher. I do like the idea of it being kind of rustic. And if you don't have an immersion blender, this works just as good. I'm going to turn this off now. Looks good. It'll be a little chunky. Put my vanilla in there. Calls for 1 tablespoon. I have just about a tablespoon left. So what I did was I took a grape jelly that was almost empty in my fridge, and I just emptied it out and washed out the jar. So I'm just going to use that, and I'm going to spoon it in. I might not even have to freeze any, actually. Oh, this certainly beats canning and boiling jars and suction lids. Smells good. I think it's so hot, but I am going to give it a little taste. So I have enough to, I'm going to use this little container to put some in the freezer, and I will use this for the next 2 weeks. I'm going to put a little label on here that tells me when this will be expired, so 2 weeks from today. So let me just give this a little taste and tell you what, you know, if it has a good taste or not. It should have a good taste. Mmm. Oh, hey, that's yummy. This is going to be delicious on my English muffins. This would be great on croissants, toast. The little chunks of peaches are so delicious. That was a huge success. I know I double dipped my spoon. Well, I won't use that side when I put the rest away. Anyway, guys, so here is my peach jam from Fresh Peaches. I made use of the peaches that were really sort of on their last leg. Some of them weren't even, I couldn't even use them. So rather than, you know, get upset that I paid for peaches that a couple of them came rotten, I made jam out of them, so I'm happy. No reason to be upset, right? Create your best life out of whatever comes your way. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for hanging out. I will, as I said in the beginning, I will link the recipe and Marissa's website below. I think it came out great. I think it was easy. And the Instant Pot just does all the work for you. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I hope that you will consider subscribing. I hope that you will hit that like button, and I hope that you will come back. So take care, everybody. Thanks again for watching. Bye for now.